hmm Um, I'm trying to charge up my phone. Yes. And it looks like we won't be interrupted today, so we'll just have to guess about what time it is. Now, there is a way that I can find out, and as I understand, it's about 1:40. All right. And I did call my public defender, and I said, well, he wasn't there. He was in court, and tried to get it rescheduled from the 9th to the 18th of not this next week, but the week after that. Yeah. Because I have the sleep apnea and I have a doctor's appointment on Monday the 7th that I have confirmed. And my thought was, well, I better leave the week open so that I can do a sleep study. But we won't be getting any phone calls today. And we'll just have to remember that I have to be done at 3:40. Yes. Now, there's a nice little state called Florida. Yes. hmm And they have Tampa, Florida. Yes. Jacksonville, Orlando, Miami, and Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Yes. You know, I had wanted to invest approximately $70 billion in Florida, thinking that, well, John Brennan at the time was the CIA director. Maybe you could give him a quick call. What happened was, he's kind of, well, he's Irish. Or at least I think he's Irish. Brennan. Yes. Oh, Brennan, you understand. And somehow he'd gotten sewn into the organized crime families of Florida. I said it was a bad idea, but he didn't listen to me when he was first appointed as the director of the Central Intelligence Agency. And I know there were some pictures online of where his actual residence was, and then his wife Susie. Yes, very attractive woman, white-haired woman. Now, could you call John Brennan because I seem to be having some difficulty getting a response to actual evidence. Yes, yes, yes. Now, I'm thinking someplace in Florida there might be a place for myself. The places to visit: Walt Disney World Resort, yes. Universal Orlando, the Folk Cultural Center and State Park, yes. SeaWorld, oh, Orlando. Then there's St. Augustine, is the oldest permanent European settlement in the United States. I didn't know that. Yeah. They named it after a saint. Yes. Why would they name an actual location that happens to be the oldest permanent European settlement in the United States? It was a fort built by the Spanish in the 1600s. Now, why do we look at the places to visit and the actual infrastructure of Florida? You know, I thought that I would own a lot of what organized crime owns when I got done. Yes, because I had just sent approximately 2,500 emails documenting, yeah, that for 7.5 years my wife has had custody and control of my sons and had kept them in the wrong grade that whole time. I thought there was some gender bias, little prejudiced on the part. Now, John Brennan, as a director of the Central Intelligence Agency, and your beautiful bride, thank you, Ed Allen, could you just go through Florida? Because, well, I know it's a beautiful state. You have Miami, the Miami Gardens, and this whole part right. Oh, Port St. Lucia. Yeah. Got a lot of sunshine here. The Boynton Beach. Yes. West Palm Beach. Yes. North Palm Beach. Ooch. Boca Raton. I personally wanted to visit Boca Raton. I understand they have quite a nightlife there and casinos or hotels. Could you find out what gambling's available in Florida? A lot of times organized crime, they involve themselves in gambling, and just get me the gambling commission of the state of Florida. I'd like to know what the actual revenues are for those that participate in any of the gambling in Florida. You know, when you think about taxation, there's a possibility, okay, that I could sue you for the unfair gaming of using computerized gaming modules. Now, let's say Kiss Me in Florida. I was going to sue you for the knowledge of my sons being held hostage, the maltreatment of my sons, and 7.5 years of bias and prejudice against myself. Thank you very much.